Hidden allies. Hidden in an old bar on the river, your new allies have plans to share with you. Meet with the Loyalists' inner circle to learn what they've got in mind. The Hound Pit's Pub.
This is the Hound Pit's Pub, closed for business.
Wow.
After the district off is dead from the plague. We're right under the Lord Regent's nose, and he don't know a thing.
The city looks
Of course, if anyone
nice
finds
from
out what
here.
we're up to, the Watch will break in with swords drawn. And now that you've escaped, the Lord Regent's going to be tearing the city apart. Take you up to meet Admiral Havelock and the rest of the Loyalists. The Admiral's a man to be reckoned with. If anyone can help you find that missing girl, Lady Emily, and clear your name, he can.
Will do, but I mean, we gotta enjoy the view. Those brick buildings look amazing. The Hound Pit's Pub. Mission clues updated. Samuel the boatman has smuggled you across the river from Coleridge Prison. He works for an underground movement opposed to the illegal reign of the Lord Regent. Brought you to meet the members of the and has brought you... Almost couldn't read that. To meet the members of its organization. Of the... anyway. I mean, it looks a little slummy, but there's some touch to it. Though I'm not sure if putting out smoke like that, no one's gonna notice. But maybe that's just the neighborhood and not our actual building here. This looks so amazing. Really like this age that we're living in. By the looks of the buildings.
I expect they're hard at work in there.
Probably not very healthy living in that age, but
they'll help you get whoever really killed the
that
Empress.
is also not very healthy.
I'm sure the Admiral was anxious to meet you. It wasn't easy getting you here.
Probably not. I assume it was quite a feat smuggling a key into the prison. Open an unbreakable door.
Pit Pub, sir. How may I help?
Hello, sir. I am Wallace,
Wallace and Cecilia.
This is Cecilia. We have been informed of your arrival and will do our best to stay out of your way while you conduct your business.
Yes. Lydia's a servant here as well.
Men at work? Okay, let's meet the guys. And have a small chat with our saviors.
We found our man. Even after 6 months in Coleridge Prison, he slipped out like it was nothing.
Yes.
It's been
Not
6
surprising.
months.
He was the personal
Holy
bodyguard
shit.
of
6 months of torture.
You've heard the stories.
Yes, I have. It still amazes me that someone could get to the Empress and young Lady Emily.
No one knows the real story, Trevor. We all have our suspicions. We'll know the truth in time.
He's strong and quick. But I hope he understands subtlety as well.
This isn't one of your fancy
We must be
tricks.
super badass in order
The
to
reality
accomplish
is
that.
We need men killed. Have you ever killed a man?
Only with my wit. But it's a fair point as always. He'll be here soon and
We'll try to not kill as many. I really hope we don't have to
We can
do
continue
too
this
many.
later, Lord Pendleton. The man of the hour is here. Corvo, I'm Admiral Havelock. A
Peace.
true servant of the Empire, like you. Until the Lord Regent purged those of us who wouldn't recognize his claim on the throne.
And I'm Lord Trevor Pendleton. I represent the nobility in our little group. But we all act as equals here at the Hound Pit's Pub.
This is a momentous occasion, Corvo. I'm going to come out with it. We've been building a coalition of loyalists, aimed at ending the Lord Regent's tyranny and restoring the throne.
At risk of
Good.
execution, we're committed to finding young Lady Emily and seeing her crowned as Empress.
We've got big plans, but we can't do any
We'll
of it.
definitely find her.
We need your skills, your ability in a fight, and in helping us. We're going to help you destroy the men who murdered the Empress.
Sorry, you must be exhausted. We can discuss this further after you've recovered. But before you retire, you should introduce yourself to Piero. He's challenging at times, but his industrious mind buys him that right.
Yes, Piero's as much an artist as a technician. He's going to be crafting the gear you'll need. Go talk to him and get some sleep. We can talk more when you've rested.
So the thing is,
will remain in effect through the month of rain. Stay alert.
we've been the bodyguard of the Empress. Judging by how Emily treated us, I assume this just carries over. Interesting. Okay. Oh yeah, there. Oh, now this has opened. I see. Hello, Mr.
I'll be
Piero.
crafting your weapons and gear, all custom work. For you, I will create the tools of a master assassin.
Andre, you look different.
No! This cannot happen now. The tank of whale oil is running.
Back in Lordran, you used the hammer.
Will you get a new tank from upstairs, please, while I hold this in place? Be careful.
Sure.
Oil's unstable. When it explodes, there's a terrible mess.
Empty oil tank. No one saw that. Piero's request is denied. Piero, no, I will not sign off on these purchases. A bag of powdered crystal, Tivian ore. What's wrong with the metal in crystal? King Sparrow feathers? If you need feathers, sacrifice your own pillow. Maybe at the academy everything you need was paid for by tariff and handed out willy-nilly. But this is my bar, or what's left of it. And we're operating on a budget. We're running low on oil, food, elixir, building materials and everything else, so you've got to slow down. While I'm footing the bill, I will not approve your purchases unless they're absolutely required. No more copper wire or special herbs. If you need those things, go out and scavenge them. Half the city is in ruins, so no one is going to miss any of the odd crap you seem to need. Admiral Havelock. That sounds like we will be doing that for him. A second solution. This is a long text. Let's get him the oil.
Empty. A new tank.
Yeah, chill out. Oh, that's here, okay. We will certainly come soon. Sokolov no longer has the upper hand with regard to supplies of whale oil. The good admiral has paid for the installation of my own system, which will enable me to work in this place. The oil tank dispenser, when activated, will produce an empty vessel for filling. When the empty tank is held near the oil tank refill pump, the magnetic attractor should take the tank and lock it in the correct configuration. Using the lever will begin the refilling process. Once refilling is completed, the tank can be removed and placed in service. Extreme caution must be used in handling the full tanks, they are quite unstable. The system is sound and well engineered. It appears that the Greaves Oil Company has done something correctly for once. Whale oil processing. Out at sea, they secure the beast with hooks, with lines cast from the main ship and from several smaller boats. Buoys keep the whale from diving deep. Once it's caught, a larger hook is driven through the tail, which is used to hoist the creature up through the chute. They moan and bellow for some time as the men get them to the deck, then lift them onto the scaffolding overhead. The ship adjusts its prow and returns to the port in Dunwall, where the crew works on the great creature, slicing off the fattiest parts while it still lives? What's wrong with you? Commissioned by the Lord Regent in the face of the growing plague crisis, the dead counter is a position that will only be given to officers. Usually of junior or middle grades. In most matters of edict or curfew enforcement, these officers will defer to the action officer on duty. However, any dead counter will have command in situations related to the plague and the handling of the dead, including those with late-stage plague symptoms, called weepers in common parlance. So now we know what weepers are. Starting in the month of rain, interested officers may apply for the test and, if accepted, for the 2-week training tour. Pay will be administered in coin and rations of elixir at 1 1/2 normal pay grade. Uh-huh. Why does he carry posters of the Hound Pits? Golden Cat. The finest ladies in all the isles. Okay, never mind. Let's check on
The
that.
Academy teaches that absurd idea that the energy in whale oil arises from the need to maintain life functions at extreme ocean depths. The pressure and the cold are too much to endure without it. I speculate that a human being might, by a process of adaptation, produce high-energy humors in the body. I could build a tank that would slowly increase pressure on a subject over a long period of time and then observe them for years if need be to see if the formulation of energetic substances develop. Surely the Empress would be able to furnish me with facilities, subject and the necessary legal amnesty.
Really? Human experiments? I understand you are operating on the same side as we are, but dude, really?
Just get it near the... Perfect. Thank you, Cole. Here, see? The assassin's mask. You're a wanted man, so everyone in the city knows your face, but this mask will mean terror to them. If you just hold still, the fit must be precise. There. Can you see normally? Send the lens out of alignment. There. Better now? I could create more for you. Upgrades for your gear, weapons, munitions. But our situation here is desperate. Scavenge the city for valuables and I will resell them on the black market.
Yep.
That should give us the money to craft the things you need.
Yep, I thought as much.
Tell me what I can make for you.
Let's definitely have a look. Sleep Bolt will come in handy. Costs 30 each. I think this will be quite powerful. We're not interested in that. Trap that can be placed on nearly any surface. Can we get any more information on that? Rewire tool allows you to rewire circuitry and turn security systems to your advantage, consumed on usage. That also sounds very powerful. Grenade? Sure. Let's check on the upgrades. Crossbow accuracy. Lowers dispersion and stabilizes crossbow aim. Oh, we have to deal with that? Inaccuracies? Oh no. Crossbow range, crossbow reload. Great. Combat sleep dart. Sedative effect is immediate even in combat. Oh, it was not immediate before? Damn. We can ignore the pistol and the... Hopefully. We are trying to go through without many casualties, so I hope we can get through without doing pistol and sword things. Mask optics allows you to magnify your view. That sounds interesting. Good for observation. Bullet capacity, bolt capacity. But that is for standard bolts. Grenade capacity. I'm not trying to get that. Spring razor. No. That's one additional bone charm to be active. Bone charm? We'll probably learn about that for now. What do? We have 665. I think we will buy some of these. I think, yeah, maybe 5 should be enough. Do accuracy or range? Probably accuracy. Or will we do the optics? Oh, we can do both actually. Do accuracy and the optics. Thank you, sir.
You must be exhausted.
Very kind.
I advise that you get some sleep.
Will do.
Your life will get even
Definitely,
more
we just
difficult
broke out of prison.
You should rest while you can.
All right.
Sleep well.
Thank you so much. Somewhere else. I mean, they gave us some... I mean, it's a room and we have a lamp. Somewhere just below the roof, it seems. I think this part of the room has some coziness. This part does not. Oh, we only have a mattress. We don't have a... Yeah. Oh, this is somewhere else. Okay. No, we're not in Hound's Pit, in Hound Pits. Wait, what? Nice. Nice inverted gravity. Strange gravity. Yeah, noticed.
Hello, Corvo. Your life has taken a turn, has it not? The Empress is dead. Her precious
Who the hell are you?
is lost somewhere in the city, and you will play a pivotal role in the days to come. For this, I have chosen you and drawn you into the void. I am the outsider, and this is my mark. There are forces in the world and beyond the world. Great forces that men call magic. And now, these forces will serve your will.
That was a quick way to get a tattoo.
Use this newfound power. My gift to you. Come find me.
Leap of faith. Fast and stealthy forward dash through the world. You can also use it to move upward, but the distance is reduced. Aiming at edges will allow you to blink forward and climb up. Blink, huh? I see. Okay. And we have a... Oh, we even have a way to cancel that. Love that. Okay, yeah. Yeah, thanks for reminding us. You cannot save her. No, we cannot. We can definitely not. Oh, that draws from our mana. Oh, regenerates. But not all of it. Corvo, I'm very sad. They say that you're dead like mother. But I'm going to put this note in a bottle and throw it into the river because I do not believe them. Living here is very strange. I do not like it, so please come for me if you can. Who the hell are you? Oh yeah, distance is reduced. Oop. Can we get up there? Nice. But doesn't help. Doesn't do anything. Oh no. Caught by plant. Okay, so we probably want to wait almost every time. Bro should stop going to the gym and get some sun instead. Yeah. If he feels good doing that, then I'm not blaming him for going to the gym. This is Mr. He who must not be named. And this is probably a map of Dunwar. Huh. These people are ill. Oh, is this the city guard? They look crazy. But hey, if you you can just tattoo people's hands by just looking at it, then I'm not going to tell him anything about his lifestyle. We will probably end up fried if we tried.
In the days that follow, your trials will be great, Corvo. Seek the ancient runes bearing my mark in the lonely places of your world, and at shrines raised in my name. These runes will grant you powers beyond those of other men. To help you find these runes, I give you this, the heart of a living thing.
The hell?
By my hands. With this heart, you will hear many secrets.
But I agree, the guy is very broad.
Toward my runes, no matter how they may be hidden. Listen to the heart now, and find another rune.
Listen to the heart. Equipping the heart in your left hand helps you locate bone charms or runes, even through walls. The heart beats and lights up when you're facing a bone charm or rune, and it beats faster as you get closer. The heart will whisper secrets if you press left, while targeting a person or location.
This place is the end of all things, and the beginning.
We're getting philosophical.
All of time is meaningless here. Neither seconds, nor centuries.
There's a whale there.
Someday this place will devour all the lights in the sky.
It is a scary place. And very mystical.
The one who walks here is all things. Cradle songs of comfort and bones gnawed by teeth. This is the place from which those who dabble in the black arts draw their power. And this place is their doom.
We are one of them now. I don't want this place to be our doom. Oh. Getting closer to the rune. Didn't mean to fall into that. Nice try though. Wait, do we have to fall into that? Okay. There's another fall here. Okay. Wow. Okay. Chest lid has a hitbox. It's good to know. Down there. Rune or bone charm nearby. That's a noise. Once you've collected some runes, open the journal and go to the power section to exchange them for powers. Runes can be collected and used to acquire supernatural powers. Yeah, sure. I mean, yeah. Blink, mana consumption very low. Cost 3 for level 2. Because we already have that at 1. For a longer distance. We will definitely use that in the future. Possession. Allows control of animal targets for a short duration. Allows control of human targets for a shorter duration. Okay. Slows time. Completely stops time. You move normally. Mana consumption very high. This is also very high. Okay. Devouring swarm. Summon a swarm of rats that will attack. Okay, we're not using that. Powerful wind that can push back or knock down enemies and shatter doors. Very powerful wind that can kill enemies. We're not using either of these. Vitality. Health is increased. Health regeneration is improved. Hopefully we don't have to use that too much. Nope. This is lethal. Jump height is increased and falling damage reduced. That sounds strong. Overall movement speed is increased. That sounds even stronger. Love that. That's good. Unaware enemies don't see you, but who don't see you turn to ash as they die. Not using that. Okay. And this we haven't read yet. See in the dark and see living beings through walls, including their fields of vision. Representations of the sounds that you make are also visible. Number 2. See useful objects and security systems through walls. That sounds strong as well. Damn. A lot of good things in here. A lot of good things. Okay. So that's a wall hack. Are we going to use a wall hack? For the purpose of stealthiness. I think we can. Why not?
How you use what I have given you falls upon you, as it has to the others before you. And now I return you to your world, but know that I will be watching with great interest.
So the first power we see is a teleportation, which is exactly what the guys used at the rooftops to kill the Empress. So this is probably also his power given to them. Oh well, oh well. Mission clues. There's nothing new. Coin. Bone. That's a lot of bone charms. Bone charms provide small supernatural benefits. Locate them by listening for the song they emit. By default, you can activate up to 3 bone charms at once in the bone charm section of the journal. Sure. Let's pick all of them. Excerpt from the personal memoirs of Hiram Burroughs, dated several years earlier. This is the 4th day, month of high cold. Progress continues on the suppression of gang activity in the distillery district, but more slowly than I'd expected. The ruffians operating there have been cunning, I'll grant them that, but it's only a matter of time. I'll see their leaders flogged in public and sent beneath the royal executioner's blade. If I had my way, that mute bastard would be working night and day, removing the heads that need removing. Internally, the Empress does not seem pleased with my investigations. It seems that it is beyond her thinking, against her very nature as a trusting person, to believe that traitors move among us. But I know they do. They must. Hiram Burroughs. No, Jessamine would rather spend her time with the Royal Protector. At least he's likely to stop any immediate threat to her safety. But a strong arm is not what's needed against those who would undermine us. How will Corvo's sword stop a poisoned wine glass or an explosive delivered by courier? It will not. There are many threats around us, threats requiring meticulous efforts to police. Young Lady Emily is undisciplined, I'm afraid. Here within Dunwall Tower she receives instruction from the finest tutors known in the Isles, yet her mother spoils her and she spends most of her time lost in imagination, wasting her time drawing or asking Corvo to teach her to fight with wooden sticks. The girl might rule the Empire someday. Every moment spent as a play is a moment wasted. Shoring up security for the main gate leading into Dunwall Tower has been another pet project of late. To think that back in the day, Emperor Caldwin left it open to the public during the day, allowing anyone to come and go as they pleased. If it were up to me, I'd seal off access to the streets entirely, but the Empress won't hear of it. The waterlock is much easier to protect, and if it were the only way into the tower, traffic in and out would be greatly reduced. Someday the wrong person is going to slip in and we'll suffer for it. Mark my words, no amount of security is excessive when it comes to protecting heads of state. The Empress also disapproves of my plans for the Sokolov devices. Sokolov himself has no interest in security, of course, but he's vain and therefore keen to see his inventions deployed in any fashions. This wall of light he's been tinkering with has a promise. In any case, at least I was able to convince the Empress to upgrade the pistols carried by the officers of the Watch. Why do I worry so when no one else seems to care? If I ever fall asleep, will it all sink into the ocean? Will the rough things clamber over the walls and fill themselves on our flesh? This is what I see in the same dream several times each month. If only I had more say in things, more authority, I could protect us all. Perhaps I have been working too hard. Dinner and evening of conversation with a certain lady of refinement might be in order. Perhaps somewhere nice in the estate district. Hiram Burroughs, Royal Spymaster. Oh, he was right, traitors are among us. Rumors and sightings. Doubt. Excerpt from an overseer's covered field report. For over a year now I have lived away from the Abbey, without the company of my overseer brethren or the guidance of the blind sisters of the Ocular Order. Days have passed with me sleeping in the dens of cut-pursers, murderers and worse, and the nights have seen me prowling through the worst alleys and wretched corners of Dunwall. I've taken my meals with killers. At times I've ventured beyond the city walls, meeting in forgotten graveyards and the outlying ruins frequented by those of ill means. My beard has grown long and I wear the weathered clothing of bits and boiled leather favored by the Bottle Street and Hatter gangs, and by those rough men and women who make their trade knifing others in return for coin. My hands have run red with blood. It's true, I have selected my targets with care, choosing among those criminals and heretics who were not fit to live, executing them justly and using their deaths as means of building my reputation. So far this trick has allowed me to make my name among my murderous colleagues without taking the lives of the innocent. My goal is singular. I must impress the assassin named Dowd in order to get close to him. Of all the practitioners of black magic we have tracked, none concern the Abbey as much as Dowd. It is said that his mother was a witch from one of the archipelagos of the Pendician coast, taken captive by pirates venturing far from the Isles. According to the legend, by the time the ship returned, the captain was dead and the witch controlled the crew, with Dowd still a shadow in her belly. And this is very much to read. New reports emerged of a dusky-skinned assassin paid by the elite to eliminate their rivals in Dunwall and in the other major cities across the Isles. Those who saw him and lived numbered in the handful, but all of them reported something strange. He appeared and vanished like smoke. From the nearby rooftop he gestured, and a noble woman stumbled from her balcony, falling to her doom and the cobblestones below. Most recently, as this new threat of plague has risen in Dunwall, Doubt has been seen leading a gang of men in dark leather, dressed as factory whalers in their vapor masks. They seem loyal beyond comprehension for one so unworthy, leading me to wonder if some of his magic is dedicated to lulling their minds, enslaving them. That is the guys who killed the Empress. Doubt. Oh my. Yeah, this is a great lot to read through. And I really want to spend time playing the game, though the kind of depth they provide with the lore is probably quite good.
Attention Dunwall citizens. Be advised, the river crust infestation has spread downriver. As far as
The river crust infestation.
do not attempt to approach or destroy a river crust. Any items recovered from doing so are considered state property.
Okay, journal. And we're looking into bone charms. So, pause effect slightly improved. I wonder what that means for teleportation. White rats won't attack you. Have we seen a lot of them? I don't think so. White rats can be consumed for mana. What the hell? Win sword versus sword contests more frequently. Damage from explosions reduced slightly. Shot whiskey bottles explode with greater intensity. Shot whiskey bottles, funny. Breath capacity in water increased slightly. That is stealth, at least. Wait, we have 7 bone charm slots? I thought we had 3. What the hell? Breaking glass sound is moderately reduced. Oh, yep. Moderate keyhole peeping magnification. Why? Why do you call it that? But yeah, it's probably not bad. Swim speed increasing, sure. Drop assassination gives you a bit of health. Nope. Enemies miss more often with arrows and bolts. So we do that, but I think we're not going to use it much. If we must consume a white rat for mana, then we must, but let's try to not. Alright. Oh, also a hidden allies. We have 2,000 coins now, what? Oh, these little gold statues. What? Okay. I'm not questioning that. The guys probably gave us some resources to work with.
If you like, but he won't use it.
Why?
He can't sleep in regular beds anymore, or that's what he says. Says he was in the Navy too long. Can you believe it?
Oh.
That pile of wood out there? It's a hovel he built from an old rowboat. Where does Admiral Havelock find these people, I wonder?
Chill, man.
Good day, Master Corvo.
Need to be careful with which button I press,
Lydia
because
and I trade chores sometimes, and I'm starting to think I never come out ahead.
it's a rune.
She's a smart
Somewhere
woman.
in the basements below, hound kills hound, and money changes hands.
I would have
I
thought
hope
this
the
was a
attic's
thing
to
of the
your
past,
liking.
with the hound
I
pits.
slept there myself on summer nights.
Okay, tutorial said we can use this on people.
She hides her hands. They are raw and scarred from the washing.
Okay. Oh, they have things to read as well. A Gaffer's Tale. On naval history. Makes sense for an admiral.
Corvo seems to have arrived in good shape. Much better than I expected, given what I've seen of Coldridge Prison. He seems willing to work with us, and he shouldn't lack for motivation. The man has lost everything. We'll judge how he performs in the field. And if I can, I'll find a way to test him personally.
Let's see if you can do that. We have supernatural powers now, you don't. Probably. We don't know that. Litany of the White Cliff. We will try to read letters if they are not too long, but I think we will skip the books. Meters. Oh, can we not go there? We can. Where is it? That's well hidden.
Such laughter, and they're singing the old songs, linking arms. But that was from a happier time.
Powers you obtain from runes can be used creatively to defeat enemies or move through the environment. Blink from roof to roof, possess rats and fish, or slow time before rushing a group of enemies. Yeah, we read about the abilities. I think with one rune we cannot buy anything of interest right now. I mean, sure. If at some point we need more health, then we can always buy that probably, but not right now. There is more interesting stuff to be gotten. Jump height increase. Possession. Possession sounds so powerful. Bend time. Oh, why did we get hurt? Oh. That's where we came from. Nice. That works. Good. Very good.
Deals are made here. Sometimes under the influence of wine. And sometimes the influence is the point of a knife.
I wanna get up there. Oh, wait. Also? No?
Attention Dunwall citizens. Do not attempt to
Any broken
house
window?
or care for a friend or family member who shows signs of blood on their face and chest area.
Oh, look at that.
Is to bring them to the city watch. They will be taken to the flooded district for treatment.
The view is awesome. Oh, this is where we sleep. Okay, makes sense. Oh, fascinating. Let's get on the roof. That is so nice. And it feels so peaceful. Standing here, you wouldn't even know a rebellion is going on. You can just sit here and enjoy the evening. Sadly, that's not what we're here for. But from time to time, we will take a stop and enjoy what life gives us. I think it's time to get into action.
The other servants don't like her. Work is never done for the lowly servant. Her servant wages will not be enough to fix her father's debts. For all the hard work, there is little reward for her.
I had a sailor for a boyfriend once. He thought he'd strike gold digging in the
We just stopped her
Pemdisian
from
cliffs.
smoking.
They found his ship drifting in.
Awesome. It's funny we can do that.
Well,
Admiral
let's
Havelock.
get down to it.
Let's have a talk.
First off, I know that assassination is dark business, but sometimes good men have to do bad things to make the world right. Our purpose is clear. We want to restore Her Majesty's line by finding and putting Emily Kaldwin on the throne. To those ends, we'll hide, act in shadow, take them apart, piece by piece. Tonight, High Overseer Campbell dies by your hand. It won't be easy. He's protected by his overseers, an army of religious zealots. But if anyone can do it, you can. Your exploits are legendary. Campbell carries a private journal. Once you've eliminated him, get the journal, because we think it contains Emily's location. Recovering her is obviously critical, assuming she's alive. That's the gist of it. Remember our cause and strike true. We're counting on you. Another thing. Campbell is holding a former overseer by the name of Martin. He's one of us, and if you manage to find him, give him whatever help you can. He's a master strategist, and he got caught working for our cause. It'd be good to have him back here at the Hound Pits.
Sure, will do. I'm scared of reading that. The exquisite tall boy. It's not a matter of coincidence that the former royal spy master is the one who stepped in when the late empress fell. We who will remain nameless believe that these events are interconnected. The signs of oppression are all around us. Sokolov designs, originally intended to provide light and warmth in our homes, have been turned against us as means of inspiring fear and controlling our movements through the city. And where did this plague originate? Some say it was imported. Wild theory? Perhaps. One of our members risked her life to obtain an internal report from the government, which we will be printing and sharing soon, called The Exquisite Tall Boy, extolling the virtues of this newest member of the City Watch. To those in the streets below, these virtues are horrors spread by the stilted thugs who rain down fire on the sick and poor. We saw those in that realm with the guy who gave us the power. To these eyes, the tall boy is another government bully armed with incendiary devices, thickly armored and standing high overhead, looking down at the common people of the city. We now know that the tall boys are heavily drugged, imbibing a substance that renders them resistant to pain, but also dulls whatever empathy they might normally possess. Exquisite? We think not. Copy these words and share them with your neighbors, and remember, when the tides are lowest, the truth will be revealed.
Glad to see you got your rest, Corvo. You'll need it.
You know, I tried to attend services with the overseers for a while. They've just gotten more and more, I don't know, rabid about the 7 strictures and witchcraft and all that nonsense.
Oh, the rays get through the door here. It just looks so nice. It's such a nice time of day as well.
Admiral Havelock has seen more corpses than all the rest put together. He has killed whales and men for profit and pleasure.
Great. Totally the one we want to work with. But what choice do we have?
He tried to seize control of the military after the Empress. After the Empress was murdered. Before the sun rises, they toss any casualties into the river. Men or hound, they all go in. Look at him. Admiral Havelock grows restless on land. There was a younger brother, an artist, sensitive, soft, taken at 9 by a fever. Havelock loved him truly.
Corvo.
Oh, Lydia.
Hello. I'm Callista.
Oh,
I
no.
work here for
Okay.
Admiral Havelock.
Mistook her, sorry.
I'm sorry to intrude on your
Callista.
business, but this is important. I suspect you're going to kill the High Overseer. That wretched man. There's really no reason for you to listen to me. But my uncle, Jeff Kernow, still serves as captain in the City Watch. but he's a good man, and my only family. The chatter in servant circles is that Campbell just took delivery of an exotic poison, and I think I know why. My uncle's not corruptible like the rest of them. Campbell is going to poison my uncle. Do you think you could protect him? You used to do that, right? Before you had your current profession. Before you became an assassin.
We have not actually assassinated anyone so far. So please don't treat us like that. Callista has an uncle who is a captain of the Dunwall City Watch. Captain Kernow is a decent man trying to make the best of a corrupt regime and enact change from within. Well, if we can't find him, we will definitely try to rescue him.
Just wondering, sir, if you thought about perhaps seeing Piero before venturing into...
Oh right, I totally forgot about that.
I'd recommend going...
Thank you so much. Piero, where are you? Aha.
What can I do for you?
Let's talk about upgrades. Because we have a lot of money on our hands. He sells a rune? No hesitation. Crossbow range. Also, we're definitely getting that combat sleep dart. Crossbow range. Oh, okay. And bone jump capacity. Since we don't have too many powerful bone jumps so far, I don't think we need that yet. Probably get back to that later, if we can. Look at that. Look at how the rays of light go through this. That is so amazing. Can we do this in slow? Yeah. Still though, it's an incredible, lovely day of that time of day.
Just give the word.
Just so enjoyable. I know, Samuel.
Ready to go?
Let's go, let's go. I don't want to leave the piece, but here we are.